Arsenal agree 50m-plus deal to sign Villa's Konsa. Arsenal have agreed a deal worth more than £50 million to sign Aston Villa defender Ezri Konsa. The England international is set to have a medical before completing his move to Emirates Stadium. BBC Sport revealed last week that Arsenal had reopened talks with Villa over a deal for Konsa, but still fell short of reaching an agreement. The Gunners then appeared to pivot to Bayer Leverkusen's Jarell Quansah. However, Arsenal refocused their efforts on Konsa and have now struck a deal for the player with Villa. The 28-year-old, who joined the Villains in July 2019, has made 286 appearances over the past 7 seasons. Konsa featured 48 times last term in all competitions, scoring 2 goals and contributing 1 assist, as Unai Emery's side lifted the Europa League and finished 4th in the Premier League to secure Champions League football for 2026-27. Konsa has not featured at all during Aston Villa's preseason, including the 21 defeat to Paris Saint-Germain in the UEFA Super Cup, after Emery gave him 4 weeks off following the World Cup. He played in every game of England's World Cup run as the Three Lions finished 3rd. Speaking after the final warm-up match against Borussia Mönchengladbach, Emery explained the absence of Konsa, Emiliano Martinez, and Ollie Watkins, saying, "They are joining us after this match." Usually, winning the Europa League and qualifying for the Champions League would leave a club in a position of strength. However, Villa have been picked apart this summer to become a victim of the system they have been vocal against. Ensuring they comply with UEFA and the Premier League's financial rules led them to sell Morgan Rogers to Chelsea for a record £117 million. Even then, Youri Tielemans, who like Rogers scored in May's Europa League win over Freiburg, was also sold to Manchester United. Villa wanted to alter their left-back profile, so Lucas Digne was allowed to join Paris Saint-Germain, with Atletico Madrid's Matteo Ruggeri replacing him. Now though, there is still huge uncertainty over Villa's squad just 4 days before they start the season at Brighton. Villa face the prospect of losing the core of their squad by the end of the month, with goalkeeper Martinez also set to leave. Changes were expected, with an anticipation the squad would start to break up this summer, but Villa could undergo a transformation which would normally happen over 2 or 3 windows. Skipper John McGinn was defiant last week when asked about changes, saying they still have the same structures and values which made them a success, and Villa still played well despite losing to PSG in the Super Cup. But doubts over the squad remain. Boss Emery squeezed everything he could out of them over the past 2 years, and now Villa face a crucial 2 weeks before the end of the transfer window.